Alright, hey everybody. Sorry you can't really see me. The camera's positioned perfectly for everything I need to show you though. So first, we're going to show you...
Dad, nothing's anyway.
Move, don't. Okay. Here is the second stage of the shrimp wrap bacon. And yes, everybody's going to tell you this isn't possible because the shrimp cooks much faster than the bacon, and the bacon, if you pre-cook it, well, I've devised a way to fix just such problems. So, here we are with that. First part of this is, we're going to take a raw piece of bacon, and we're going to fold the two ends over. This is just half of one slice of nice thick cut bacon, and it needs to be the thick cut bacon. The thin stuff will not work. It will crumble when you try to do the second part of this. So, you take your nice thick cut bacon, and look at how thick that is. Let's see if we can get that to the, there we go. Nice thick cut smoky bacon. For those of you local to Spokane, you can get this at your local Albertsons. And then we're going to take and just put two fingers inside that bacon because you need space for your shrimp. So you want to form it to where you can wrap the shrimp in it. So we're going to stick that through both sides of it, just like that. Right in between the two fingers there. It'll come out the other side. You can hit the fat, the nice white fat there. Try to hit part of the meat because it works a little bit better. But you're just going to run that little sucker all the way through. You should have a toothpick on both sides. As for the pre-wrapping for the water chestnuts, this is what it looks like. Whole water chestnuts, cut them in half, put it into a half slice of bacon just like you saw there, roll it up, put the toothpick through the center just like so. All that done. Have your shrimp ready to go, prep everything, and just get it all nice and good and ready to go. So, time to ditch the gloves, because I was just working with raw food. Don't mix your raw foods and your cooked foods. Don't want to make your guests sick. Okay, so this is what your pre-cooked bacon looks like. Yes, it is not completely cooked. That's exactly what we want. In fact, we want it to look just about like that. Here's a nice close-up of that, and I'll give that a spin there so you can see all the way around there. You want it to look right about like that because that means it's got anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes left to finish cooking. It depends on a lot on your oven and the cookware you're using. So we're just going to pull this toothpick right on out of here. And as you see, we still have our nice formation to that. So we take one of our raw, uncooked shrimp, raw, uncooked, deveined, peeled shrimp, and we can still manipulate the bacon. See that? We can still manipulate that bacon because it's not fully cooked. So we just put that in there, fold it over like that, and then we take our toothpick, we stick it straight back through the center, just like that, and voila. You've got perfect bacon wrapped shrimp, and your shrimp are not going to overcook. So we're going to put this in our pan, and we're going to cover this in our sauce. Here's what the sauce looks like. Okay. Hopefully that is a nice, very nice look for you. It should be this consistency, and it should be that color. In a bowl this size, I apologize, I'm not too sure the size of the bowl. But in a nice large bowl, to do 2 pans full of the bacon wraps and the bacon wrapped shrimp, or you can just do the straight bacon wrapped shrimp and just use the same preparation I've already showed you. You are simply going to add approximately 1 pound of dark brown sugar, 3 cups of ketchup, 1 cup of black cherry juice, just the cherry juice. You can use maraschino cherries, it'll turn out a little sweeter. But just try to get the pure pressed cherry juice. It's a little bit more expensive, but worth it. So 1 cup of that, and then half a cup of honey, and 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. Check your labels. Make sure that the only ingredient in there is pure, concentrated, liquid smoke. That's all you want. Anything else, and they're just loading you with a bunch of hoo-ha, and it's not very good. Sorry, I apologize. I've got kids to juggle around and everything else, but that's what the holidays are all about. Family and kids and everything else. So, and all we're going to do to dress this is get my pans cool. I'll bring this over here so you can see how I'm going to do these last 4 over here. And when they completely finish up, it should be a nice light coating, but the coating will be thicker in it. And so what you can do is you can actually save some of this to the side in a separate bowl, and you just take it out. Take it out after it's done, and you take each one and you just give it a quick dip in there. Let it drain off, set it on your platter, and it gets a nice fresh coating of it on top of the already cooked, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. I never ever have leftovers. In fact, most times I don't make enough, and I keep increasing the batch size. Right now I am cooking up 2 pans this size, and I have no doubts whatsoever that there is not going to be a single one left. In fact, my wife, who's at work right now, will be lucky if she gets any. She actually likes the water chestnut ones. She does not like the shrimp. So
I don't like either one at all.
okay, and there's that. So we're actually going to, I'm going to show you real quick that we're switching these things out. The water chestnuts are actually in here. There's a bacon wrap with water chestnuts. Move, guys. Move. Okay, this is nice and fresh and hot. So I'm only going to give you a quick view here. But that's what it looks like. This first stage takes 20 to 25 minutes. Oven temperatures vary. Again, your pan's going to make a difference. Your oven's going to make a difference. The whole 9 yards. So watch that, carefully. You can always set about a 15 to 18 minute timer and then just start keeping an eye on it from there, because guaranteed it's going to take more than that. So you don't have to watch it so closely for that 15-minute window, and then you can get some other things done in the meantime. So we're just going to put those back in there, and those will be done up in about 15 minutes or so. And that's what you have for the bacon wrap appetizers. Okay, here is some nearly room temperature butter. I might have to throw that in the microwave in a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and show you this anyway for the garlic bread. This is good for the holidays, good for meals, especially pasta dishes. My family goes nuts over it. Another thing that I can never make enough of. And certain friends of mine and everything that are out there know all about this. Here's the new bread that I've changed to, though. It is simply the market side Italian bread. You can pick this up at Walmart. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix the garlic butter mix for this. We'll just slice this in half, spread a nice healthy helping of it across it, and then we'll bake that at 400 degrees for approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Again, ovens vary. So I'm just going to make this real quick. No, I don't measure it. I just kind of eyeball it. Ouch! You can change it to what you guys like. Granulated garlic. Powdered doesn't work so well. Granulated is awesome for this. So we're just going to take that out, and we're just going to put a nice healthy amount in there because my family loves garlic.
Garlic is our most favorite thing ever. Just can't get enough of it too.
And then we're going to take dried basil leaves. You can also use fresh basil leaves. In fact, I recommend fresh for anything that you can do it with. This summer I'll probably show you my fresh roasted garlic butter mix for this stuff. But about like that, there's probably a good tablespoon maybe of dried basil in that. And then we're just going to let that continue because I've got a while before dinner. And then while we're at it here, And while we're waiting on some of this stuff to keep cooking, what we have here is I went ahead and bought some extra bacon while I was doing that. And this is just 4 strips of bacon. And they're cut in half and then just kind of chopped into cubes for regular bacon. For a pasta dish I'm doing later, which I'll show you guys again in that too. And here are the bell peppers for that. So, there you go. Just 1 whole red bell pepper cooked into that, or sorry, cut into these. Remove your innards and everything else like you normally do. And just cut it into small pieces like that. That is going to go into our creamy pasta dish, which I will show you guys later. So, for now we are actually done. I'm just going to thaw off these guys up here, and then when the other batch of the shrimp wrap ones are done, these guys will go into the oven, and then we'll have the finished product to show you guys, and we'll be tasting that. Yeah, my goofy kids. So yeah, we'll come back here in a little bit, and I will show you the finished product for the bacon wraps, which is bacon and water chestnuts, and the shrimp wrap bacon, and done up in my specialty sauce, which, to credit my stepdad, yes, I did get the base idea from him, but it had been changed so much that it's hardly the same recipe. But, great idea, fantastic dish. I did learn it from him. Thanks, old man. Not that he'll watch the video, but hey. Anyway, see you guys later.
You don't leave that done.